ትችላላችሁ። አድማጮቻችን ቀደም እየነገጹላችሁ ከስቱዲዮአችን የጋበዝነው ወጣት ደርሷል። ስሙ ዳንኤል ወርቁ ይባላል። ዳንኤል ወርቁ በአሁኑ ጊዜ የአማርኛ ፊደል በአማርኛና በትግረኛ የሚሰራ ኦንላይን የሚገኝ ሰርቶላቸዋል። እንዳጋጣሚ ሆኖ he only speaks English. He speaks Amharic a little bit. እንዳጋጣሚ ሆኖ አባቱ ኢትዮጵያዊ ሆነ እንጂ እናቱ አሜሪካዊ ናት። ይቅርታ ይጠይቃል. You're going to apologize, right, for not speaking Amharic well?
Yeah. ይቅርታ. What can I say? I'm born and raised here, but the whole thing came about because I'm trying to learn.
You do speak Amharic a little bit, like ሰላም እንደምን አላችሁ?
ሰላም እንደምን ዋልክ?
True. This is, by the way, Daniel Worku, and he just started a new business. Not only for his case, but he cares about Ethiopia and its people, and he just started a new application to teach how to gaze in Amharic, in English, in Tigrinya. And welcome to our studio, and thank you for doing such a great job.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
By the way, there's about 20,000 of us that speak Amharic, that walk around like a zombie saying we're going to do something for our country. We haven't done anything at all. But you, young man, who doesn't speak Amharic well, you started a new application in Amharic and Tigrinya. How did you do that?
Well, so basically, I was actually trying to learn. So I'm 22 right now. I grew up speaking English, didn't know any Amharic. Maybe I knew like some food, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing you want. When you're little, you want injera, gomen, sega, dorowat, that's what you want.
Good.
But as I was trying to learn it, I wanted to read. And all the methods out there were in books, tapes, things left over from the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
There was nothing interactive. There was nothing that connected with my generation. So what I did is I made something for myself. Originally, this Fidel for the phone, I used it myself to learn how to read Amharic.
Yeah.
And then once I said, wow, this is a really useful thing that I used, then I decided, okay, let's put it on the App Store for Apple phones so that everybody else can use it.
Mm-hmm. But by the way, you told me, I looked at it online, and you told me it's very easy, and you can learn Amharic. You can actually see the alphabets, and they pronounce you each word anytime you want. And how do a person will go online and learn about these things?
Yeah.
First tell them before we even tell them how to get it.
Okay. Well, you want to go to my website. It's axumapp.com.
Axüm, yep.
AXUMAPP.com. If you go there, you can see all the apps I have. You can even scroll down and see some upcoming things I have. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can email me. So that's the place to go.
Yeah. So when you go in there, they'll come and actually they have to sign up just for the hell of it.
No, then you don't even have to sign up. Right there, it has a purchase link, and you can click that. It will go right to the iTunes store.
By the way, the first application is only $1.99.
Yeah,
it's not that much. They can always buy it to learn to do text and other things in Amharic. By the way, you also told me it's very fast. And sometimes when we want to text nowadays we were very slow and it takes time but in the way you showed it to me, it's just light speed.
Yeah, well, so that's another product I'm working on. That one hasn't been released yet, and I'm calling that one Ethiotype. So to shift gears and talk about that quickly. So basically, once people can read and write, then they want to use the font, right? They want to use gaze, they want to write and communicate. So the next problem I encountered once I was able to read is that I'm not able to use it on my phone. All I get is square boxes, question marks, and even if the keyboards that are out there, they're quite slow. So the second product we made, and that one's coming out in about a week's time, that one's going to be free for the basic version. And that will allow you to type Amharic very quickly. We have a dictionary with over 3,000 words, and you can type in any word, so any language you want. It will automatically learn how you type, and it will, each time you type a word, it will increase the predictive value, so it gets better and better. So it's quick typing so that you can email, Facebook, Twitter, everything that you want to do on your phone.
Amharic. So one of the information you sent me says that the Voice of Ethiopia audience is our target audience.
Exactly.
Illiteracy is high among my generation in diaspora, you said. Losing the knowledge of writing language are the first step towards forgetting our shared history, culture, and roots. I believe that our mission is always overlap. The hope that we can collaborate, and I can explain these things to my people so that they can quickly and independently they can learn how to use this site to read Amharic, write Amharic, and send Amharic text.
Exactly.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, and I believe that. I mean, if you look at my generation, that's the biggest problem. People can't speak, people can't read, and I'm not here to force you, right? But if somebody wants to make a choice, like I made the choice, I wanted to learn, I want to make it as easy as possible for you. If you want to write, if you want to learn how to read, whatever it is, I want to remove that barrier so that my generation has access to that knowledge. I mean, these incredibly valued things, like for example, Ge'ez is really the only ancient indigenous script in Africa that survives.
Yes.
No one used hieroglyphics. It's really there. So we should value these things and make it easy for people to learn them if they want to.
Yeah. Good. I really appreciate. Again, Axüm is Axüm.com is your website.
Axümapp.com. We have an Apple version out right now. We collaborated with another company called Salamsoft, and they're bringing an Android version soon. But if you go to our website, you'll be able to get to both of them once the Android comes up. So check it out.
Check it out, and I really appreciate. By the way, አድማጮቻችን ቀደም እየነገለጹላችሁ ወጣቱ ዳንኤል ወርቁ ይህንን አፕሊኬሽን የሰራው ከብዙዎች ሰዎች ጋር በመተባበር ነው። ሚኒሶታ በመኖሩና እንደዚህ ያለ አማርኛን ለማስተማር ለመጻፍ እንት ለማለት የሚረዳ ማዘጋጀቱ ሊያስመሰግነው ይገባል። I think you should tell them just a couple of things in Amharic. You want them to be part of your generation and to learn quickly and fast in Amharic. In Amharic, you got to tell them. It's your job. Go ahead.
No. I can't do that much in Amharic. I just started learning 3 months ago, but I'll say this. We'll take steps together, and as I learn the language, you can learn it with me. Right? We'll make it easy for both of us.
We appreciate, and I will make sure that I will repeat the site next week, and other times I will inform the public. But how do they get in touch with you if they have a question?
If they just go on the website, there's an email form. You can directly email me. If you're from the younger generation and you use Twitter, we're on Twitter at Axüm Group. We're on Facebook, the same thing, Axüm Group. So there's really multiple methods to reach me. And if all else fails, get in touch with the show, and you guys can contact me.
Yeah. Again, on behalf of the Voice of Ethiopia programmers, I like to thank you for your new mobile application, and good luck and a lot of success in the future. And we are with you all the way. And in fact, this system is beneficial for us too. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.